What we are going to do today is to show how fast is the new algorithm for clustering phenotype in Flowlogic solution 1.4. So we are here, we have files from Aurora, we have 4 files from Aurora, so we are ready to check compensation for these files, so we are ready to go for the phenotyping. So we highlight level and we go for auto phenotyping. We have already one script that we built and we open the script. This is what we set up as a population. This is all our phenotype that we want to get out of these 4 files. So we tick all and we apply. As soon as we apply, Flowlogic starts to build the delineator, so split the data from positive and negative. This is what we ask in the script, and for all the parameters that we add in the script. So we move away the parameter table, and we go through and we do the check of what Flowlogic did. This is not okay. And we do an adjustment, and the adjustment is already will update the settings in the table. So we adjust, we get, this is our CD4, this is okay, it's okay. CD14, this is our CD8, CD41, CD3, and when we are happy, this has all the position set by the delineator. We can go for all because these files are all compatible to go for all, and Flowlogic will start the process immediately of building all the phenotype. What Flowlogic did to all the files, if we go and check the files, you can see that all the files now as gate splitters, what we call delineator, so we keep the record of what we are doing. And here we see for all the files, the 4 files, Flowlogic start and build the clustering and start the phenotyping and start to extract our phenotyping. And the phenotype immediately is added to the gate. In this case, we use a single gate. We clean up the data before to start the process, and we have probably 40 population to extract, 40 phenotypes, and here we can see how Flowlogic proceed. So in practice there is not much to do. You have to prepare your phenotype, which usually people prepare the phenotype because the phenotype is your target in the experiment. And after you have the phenotype, prepare the phenotype in this format and let Flowlogic to do the job. Flowlogic is going through, does the clustering, does the phenotyping for you, and all the process is just a matter of a few seconds. The files we are working with are Aurora files, 25 colors, 750,000 events, so they are not really small files. And practically this is the speed for Flowlogic to do the job. When Flowlogic finish to extract the phenotype, we can use this phenotype to compare the result, to compare the MFI for each population that we did extracted. You see that ProLogic is proceeding quite fast. So in practice, in a couple of minutes, you will get all your data analyzed and you have practically nothing to do. Apart at the end, go and check what is the result for your target, which is again just a few clicks. We are available for demonstration, we are available for tutorials. If you need help, just contact us. We can show the process with your files. And after we finish this, we will show another way to achieve the same result. A bit more manual, a bit more interactive, but is still super fast and super simple, like this one. And when we finish, you can, because you have all the phenotypes built, in any case, we build the phenotype on the background. So we have all the possible combination inside our files. We can do an exploration of data and try to understand a bit more about these complex files, because 25 colors, really complex, the complexity starts to get really big. So we have just a few phenotypes to extract. All the process took 4 or 5 minutes for around 44 populations. Another 2, and then we finish. And then we go and start to check our result. Yeah. When it's finished, ProLogic finish and does an update. So now we have all the data updated. If we go and we want to see our phenotype, here are all our phenotype by selecting the singlet. If you select morphology, you don't have. Here we have all our phenotypes. Here is the extracted phenotype, which obviously is not all. When we go to global, now is the time to compare the result for multiple files. So we select all the phenotype that we have and we append all the phenotype. When the phenotype comes here, in this area, what we call the global area, we can start to visualize the phenotype for all our files. So we display data, we display the splitter. These are all our splitter that we set. And we start to visualize our population. Let's say that we want to see CD8 and compare the CD8 for all our files. We take the CD8 there. The files, we can display the legend, so every one, and we can rotate, so we can really display the file. Now, probably the best is to use a horizontal display. Here we have all the parameters, and you can see where is the extraction of your phenotype. Thank you.